What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is episode 2 of the What's in My Lunch Bag series. I actually have not gone back to work yet. I'm still working from home, so I'm making this for dinner, but I know a lot of you actually have gone back to work, and enchiladas are perfect for the work week because you can cut them into perfectly even squares or rectangles and divide them up and bring them throughout the week. So I'm going to be making a whole Pyrex dish full of enchiladas, and all we're going to need for this recipe are some tortillas. You can either get flour or corn, a few packs of taco seasoning. I have the one with 25% less sodium. And I have some ground turkey. You are free to use ground chicken or ground beef, whatever you prefer, but we like to use ground turkey. And my boyfriend actually picked up one of these packs of ground turkey that actually already has some taco seasoning in it. I've never had this before in my life, so we'll see how this comes out. And also a lot of cheese. I like to get the Mexican blend of cheese. I really don't even like cheese like that, but my boyfriend is obsessed with cheese, so I always use a lot whenever I make enchiladas. And we're also going to top it off with some black olives. Make sure that you get them sliced, and we're going to use some jalapenos. I'm actually only going to be using this on one half of the pan because I don't really like spicy stuff, but my boyfriend does, so that's going to be his half. And we also have some sour cream here, and I also have some green onions that I'm going to garnish it with. So starting off, we're just going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 375 so it can go ahead and get really nice and hot while we're cooking the ground turkey. And I'm also just going to go ahead and have the green onions chopped up so that I won't have to worry about that after everything's done cooking. So we're going to go ahead here and just start cooking the ground turkey. We're going to let that get nice and finished. And this ground turkey with the taco seasoning, it looks kind of weird, like it almost reminds me of dog food. But I mean, it smells really good, so I'm assuming it's going to taste good. So now that everything's done cooking, I'm just going to go ahead and add in a little bit of water. I had about a cup of water, and this is just so whenever I add in the taco seasoning, it'll be able to mix really well. I'm also going to go ahead and add in some seasonings of my own, like some onion powder and also some garlic powder. I literally add both of these to everything. So we're just going to mix this all together. Alright, and so now that our ground turkey is finished cooking, I'm just going to go ahead and start placing the flour tortillas. And I'm not going to place them for good now. I'm really just doing it so I can see how many I'm going to need to use. And I ended up using 7. And so what we're going to do is stick these in the microwave between 2 damp paper towels because that kind of just helps soften them without drying them out. And I'm going to stick them in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds each. And now I'm just placing them in the Pyrex dish so we can get ready to start building the layers of the enchiladas. So first, I add a pretty thick layer of cheese. Again, since my boyfriend is a cheese fiend, I use a lot of cheese. You don't actually have to put cheese as your very first layer. I'm just doing this so that it'll come out cheesier. And after I have that laid on pretty thick, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the ground turkey and make that really nice and flat. And I'm going to top that off with a layer of sour cream, also making this really flat as well. It's almost like putting icing on a cake. You want to kind of take a spoon or a knife and kind of fan it out like that to where it's really even and flat. And of course, again, I'm going to top it off with another really thick layer of cheese. So now I'm just going to start garnishing it with the vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the green onions. You can use however much or however little you want of this, or you don't have to use any at all, but we love green onions in this household. And I'm also going to go ahead and apply all of the black olives. Again, you do not have to use this. And then I'm adding on jalapenos to only one side because I don't need the spice in my life. Alright, so now that our oven's done Okay, so now that our oven is done preheating, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pan in, and we're just gonna keep this in for about 20 minutes. So I'm setting the timer here. Okay guys, so it is finished. It looks amazing. And once I fix my own serving, I do like to top it off with this taco sauce just to garnish it and add a little bit of extra flavor. But that's basically how you make enchiladas, you guys. There's a lot of different ways that you can make it, but this is just my favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.